Greetings and welcome to episode 16 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Russia campaign. And this, my friends, I left it last time, where we were backstabbed, my friends, by the Venetians here. This Venetian force has come out of hiding here and has assaulted Greece, which is the last capital we have taken here in the south from the Ottomans. I think this Venetian attack and indeed their declaration of war was triggered because we took Athens off the Ottoman Empire, and that has pretty much cut the trade between the Ottomans and the Venetians. Absolutely, my friends. And as you can see here, I think the Venetians are starting to run out of money because their troops here, as you can see, are starting to fall apart here. They still have all of their regiments, provincial cavalry, intact. They still have a few of these militia regiments intact, but some of these units are starting to lose and men from desertion because of lack of pay. They're not able to afford to pay them. But we are being assaulted on all sides. We got Venice, Ottomans, and now we've got Persia as well against us. I've managed to sort of ram a full stack army into the sort of the mountains between Georgia and Chechnya to stop any Persian assault coming through the mountain passes to try and take out Chechnya. I'm then going to try and reinforce that army as well, maybe with a few regiments brought down from the Don. I'm then hopefully going to also rid myself of this Ottoman force here. But my friends, I've been thinking about what I need to do. I am probably going to go and use the ace in the hole, as it were, for me, in terms of trying to reduce the number of enemies I'm up against. I'm going to try and get some peace with the Ottomans. Now, I think I've battered the Ottomans enough that they may accept peace with us. I think I've given them a really good bloody nose, my friends. I think they're probably going to accept peace from us if we offer it to them. So as soon as I've dealt with these fiends here, these villains, right by here, I am then going to try and offer the peace to the Ottomans. Now, I know, my friends, that I know I really should finish the Ottomans off, but to be honest with you, we are really stretched here all over the empire. I've got to be honest with you. You know, our money isn't brilliant at the moment. I'm going to try and raise another army in Chechnya and try and get maybe another army here as well in the sort of the west. So that's what I'm going to really try and do, but it's going to be a very delicate balance of that between what we have available to us in terms of funds and what we are going to be fighting. If I can get rid of the Ottoman threat, even for just a few years, it's going to give us a chance to stabilise our economy and deal with the Venetians and deal with the Persians. But my friends, before we can do that, let's begin this battle here of Athens. They've come out here. I'm not going to stand for this at all, my friends, I can assure you. We've got a hand mortar company as well. I forgot about this. But this time we come packed with guns. Ho ho, indeed. And also our own fine cavalry here, regiment of horse, and also the men who will utterly vanquish any regiment, any horse regiment, the Streltsky, my friends. And also we've got heavy cav. Luckily I managed to throw in this heavy cavalry regiment as well. It's going to absolutely butcher anything that comes its way. But my friends, we've also got grenadiers as well. That backbone, that hard, stiffened backbone, my friends, of this army. But let's begin the fight. The Battle of Greece begins. And as you can see, the Venetians also have quite a lot of forces there just off Greece. So we have to hold this and reinforce and fortify as quickly as we can. I'm hoping we can deal with this Venetian force and utterly vanquish it, really give them a real good pasting here. And that might just, we might try and get peace with them as well. If we give them a good thrashing, they might just sort of back off from us. But we are not going to allow the Russian Empire to collapse because we've got multiple enemies attacking us. Not a chance. We shall fight tooth and nail for every scrap of land. Believe me, my friends, Persia now my next enemy, and by damn, they shall feel the full might of the Russian Empire. I've got that delicate balancing act, the equilibrium, my friends, between economy and military. Vital, my friends, that we get that absolutely pitch perfect there. Ooh, in a town. Looks like we got some town fights going on here. Not the best place really to deploy. Very. Oh, wait a minute. We do have this back area here, but still fighting in a town, in a city even, is absolute. Oh, look at that. There it is. There is Greece right in the background there. It looks like we'll probably be fighting quite forward here. Mind you, we've got these buildings are going to be in our way. I want to try and find a nice piece of land, as it were, a strip of land that's going to give us at least some kind of decent deployment zone. Ooh, here. Right here. Should put fighting in here, isn't it? No. My army's going to be strung out all over the shop here. This is probably not the best location at all, to be honest with you. But it's what we've got to deal with. Let me have a quick look over here, what we've got here. Nothing of any particular volition. Okay, let's not dilly-dally anymore. Let's bring our cavalry into place. Oh, there they are. There they are, the 10th Horse. Look at that, what a beautiful regiment. They're going to absolutely blitzkrieg these Venetians. How dare they come onto our land here and attack us in such a way. They believe they can just walk in here? Not a chance. I'm probably going to deploy here. This is my deployment area here. And what I'll probably do is push some of these back down to the sides here, stretch out the deployment. Where are they? There's the Venetians here. So actually we can let them funnel their way through here if they wish. We're going to stand firm, so I'm going to use every ounce of space here. This is going to be quite a potent fight here. So I'm actually going to set my guns here. Got to try and avoid. Oh, look at that. One cart there can stop these. Actually, and all those can as well. Oh, that's why. I've got a lot of guns here. Okay, let's deploy. Beautiful. Anything hidden? Nope, but we're ready to pound the Venetians. I'm not sure if I can deploy any men in this sort of hayfield here, this cluster here. Let me have a quick look if I can. Yes, I can indeed. So, we're going to have the 15th Grenadier Regiment sat right here. Or stood right here, should I say. Right in the middle here. They're not going to be... actually, I'm pushing them a little bit forward. I'm going to try and use these buildings. I've got to use the buildings. The buildings are here. I can't get rid of them. I'm going to try and stretch my troops across this open plain here. Put some troops here and also stretch them out here this way as well. Let them come to me. Because they are attacking us. What else have we got here? Good. I need a good solid regiment to go next to them. What have we got? We'll have the 18th... Oh, no, we'll have the 13th Grenadier Regiment here. That is beautiful. Oh, look at that. This one cart here has put all out of... Probably go for a stepping stone defence. Gentlemen, please. Thank you. And we'll also have... I think we'll have the expatriates here. Again, good solid troops here. And also good, well-disciplined troops, as you can see. So we've got a good solid line here. In a central flank here. We've got to watch out we're not flanked. So for that reason I'm going to put a green regiment, as it were, a fresh regiment, straight out of training, 33rd Regiment. They're actually going to be put here, and they're actually going to be moved to here once the deployment is ended. Again, I'm going to put the Butroyski Regiment, 18th Regiment, here on the right. Beautiful. Look at that. I do like their uniforms. Look at those uniforms. That is phenomenal. Look at those hats. They're fantastic looking. Sorry about that, my friends. Phone call there. Really sorry about that. So we've now got our 18th Regiment of Foot here. And what else do we have here? We got these gentlemen here. Hand mortars. They are definitely going to be here now. So we're going to put these in the central position, ready to meet and greet Venetians. Now we're going to start putting the 34th. Again, we're going to not overload our right, but still have it as a solid line here. We do have reserves. What's our general? Of course. The general will be sat here. On Overwatch duty, we do have a lot of reserves. 22nd Regiment. I'm just going to put the 22nd Regiment here. But then again, they're going to be on a crest there. There's no point. Okay, that's the most extreme. I'm going to go here on this flank, but I will have reserves which to put into position should things get a little bit out of control for us. So I'm going to put this regiment here. 46. Let's drop the general back a little bit. 46. Let's get some kind of order here, please, gentlemen. Thank you. 7th Regiment. Again here. And we then have the 11th Regiment here again. Once the deployment ends, we should be moving them into a more coherent position. Well. The Streltsy, these are absolutely phenomenal troops to have to counterattack any sort of cavalry rush. I love these, they are fantastic. But we're going to redeploy. This is going to be the mailed fist. We're going to use these regiments here, these 3 regiments here. We're going to hold back on the horse guard just to make sure that everything is okay here. We'll be moving as 1. But I think we're ready to go here, my friends. Let's see what happens. Ooh, Jeepers Creepers like a... Oh! Right, we're going to have to redeploy here significantly. Gentlemen, this is not a walk in the park. We're actually going to shift our... Where's the cavalry regiments? Conscripts. Bingo. Actually, we're going to pull them back. We're going to have fun and games right here, my friends, believe me. We're going to move these gentlemen to here. We're going to shift everything to this flank here. These have to be isolated by themselves. Actually, I'll put them behind the wall here. Move it, gentlemen, please. There they are, we've drawn them out now. Where? Ooh, look at that, right there. They've gone. Broken and gone. What a beautiful sight. Out of square, please, gentlemen. Prepare to meet the enemy. Come on, gentlemen, please. This is not a Sunday. Head on, lads. Head on. Keep fighting, lads. Steady. They're going to try and outflank us here, but not a chance. Look, they're funneling themselves now into this position here. Let's move. Steady, lads, steady. That's more like it. Bring the guns to bear. That, my friends, is a perfect blitzkrieg here, a pincer movement. Destroyed. Of course they're wavering. Switch your focus. Get out of there, lads, get out of there. Steady. It would appear that this here. Let's use the hand mortar. Let's get them into action. Come on, gentlemen, get yourselves into order here. Try and flank these. No, actually, we are going to put them here. We're going to use them. We've got them. Let's use them. Gentlemen, get ready to fire up. Look at this. Perfect defense here. Oh, indeed. We are getting a lot of pressure here. Come on, break through. Don't just stand there, gentlemen, move! I would have been we go hand-to-hand combat en route. I'll stop them absolutely dead. Come on, fire. You're off. Be ready to intercept. Oh my word, what a beautiful sight. Come on, reload those guns as quickly as possible, please, gentlemen. They're shattered, they're gone. Oh my word. They're not coming back, that's for sure. Come on, lads, hold. Hold your ground. They try to take us on hand to hand. It's not gonna. Let's finish them off. I want this army completely obliterated. Continue firing. Yes, we've got him. Amadeo Arguni. Gone. Shattered. Gentlemen, please. A complete and utter rout. I wanted these shattered, please, gentlemen, not just loitering about here as if it was a Sunday walk. Give the Venetians nothing at all. Break them. Come on, before they escape. It's an absolute joy to behold. They're shattered. That's shaking them up a little bit there. Come on, chew them up. They're shattered. Move to intercept. Actually, we're going to push them over to this side here. Oh, wait a minute. Are these gentlemen here? We're walking a little bit too confident for my liking. Okay, time to flank. Let's send them over here. Come on, get in there. Ceasefire, and you can come back to the lines here. We're going to use our cavalry to absolutely blitz everything here. Be ready, gentlemen, be ready. Shattered. Don't just loiter. Oh, look at that cliff there. Holy smokes, that's huge. Come on, gentlemen. Open fire! Okay, time to pull another regiment over here. Fire! Just waiting to just... Nothing is going to survive this. Nothing, my friends. Going to absolutely obliterate them. Actually, they can hold here. We do have these to deal with this. Thank you very much. They should be shattered indeed. Come on. Break them now. Put an end to this. Get back in there. Winning slightly, have some heavy cav into you. Look at that, suddenly they've had enough. Ceasefire. Pick up the last units. Oh, they're shattered. They're shattered. And they're shattered. We've got them. Oh my word, what a beautiful sight that is. A complete army annihilated. They dare to attack the Russian Empire? I don't think so, my friends. I don't think so. And now we've crushed that Venetian force. Absolutely wiped it from the face of the earth. Let them send something else now. Let them send another force. And they shall receive a similar fate. Let's have a look here. Look at that. 320 regiment of horse. Beautiful. Expatriates, hussars. We've cut them to absolute ribbons. We lost 553 men. They've got that left. Wow. That's right, you just retreat to Patras. Ooh. Well, well, well. Looks like they're throwing a few things at us here. Okay. Okay. Pirates, don't do any more raiding. Okay, not a problem. Tartarinia. 300 more town wealth, we'll do that. Done with Scop. Yep, let's get our buildings up. So I can make a statement here. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. We are going to reinforce this army here. So I'm actually going to move some forces down to here. We are going to move this army here out to blockade and block and hold. Any forces coming out of here. In you go. Now that should hold the town. Beautiful, look at that. So we've got 4 regiments as well to back up this army here. As you can see, they do have a lot of troops, and they are also fortifying this as well. Damn, that's a lot of troops they got there. And here as well, a lot of musketeers. I don't want to get overwhelmed here at all. So I'm going to have to put some money into some more forces. But what I really wanted to do is this. I really wanted to throw a spanner in the works here. Let's see if we can get peace. Will the Ottomans... Yes! Yes. They're unfriendly, but can we now get trade with them? Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. 10, 1, 2, 4. That is fantastic. Right. So now we've moved out of Hungary here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put together another force here. These are going to be the nucleus of this force. So in fact this is going to hold Belgrade. We're going to move this army down here to deal with these the Venetians here, because we're going to get trouble from the Venetians. This army as well is also going to be being replenished here. We're going to move down to deal with the Venetians. Ooh. Commercial port. That's going to bring in quite a lot of wealth there for us, but we might get blockaded by the Venetians. I'm not going to put money into that just yet. The states will definitely have that. But I'm going to put the force together here. Actually, they're nice skirmishers. We might get that army mixed up together here, but let's have a look. We're going to recruit... Oh, look how cheap they are here. Wow. And we're going to put together some heavy cav as well. From Istanbul. It's going to be our main recruitment centre here. Now, they've moved out as well. Now, what can we do here? We can repair the drill school. That'll give us +2 happiness here as well, but we are firmly under control here. That's fine. This is the army we're going to put. What can we get here? 328 skirmishers. I think we'll have one of them here. One here. This army's on the move as well. We're going to crush Venice once and for all. We're going to put the end of the Patras here. We have dealt them a mighty blow. And we're now trading with the Ottomans. So it looks like we've managed to stabilise the front, but also here I want to invest some money. So we are going to recruit. What have we got here in terms of cannon? Not much. So I'm actually going to invest in cannon here. So we've pretty much done all we can, but I also really do need to keep these gentlemen here fully replenished as well. So 44 here, pretty low cost actually. We've actually walked away with this, not too bad at all. 125, got 32, 57. We've, oh my word, we've walked away pretty cleanly here from this. We lost virtually hardly anyone at all. It's going to cost a little bit there. We got 216. They're the ones I want to get up. 32. $143. That's fantastic. So now we've got this army here. We might get another battle quite soon. They may send this force in against us, but we'll be ready. Holy smokes, so I'll research here. How's that going here? 5 until we get carcass shot. That's going to really put the cat amongst the pigeons, that will there. What are we building here? Oh, that's nice. I need a classical university to be able to open up some of these here. 8% wealth generated from all buildings. That will definitely increase our 1,000, 10,000. Oh, I got each. Yeah, our trade is. Oh, look at the Ottoman Empire trade. That is huge. They're friendly with us now, but for how long? That's what you've got to ask yourself. I have to strip some of these armies out here. Not yet. I know I've got this large army here in Sweden, or defending this portion here of against Sweden, but I cannot afford to lose St. Petersburg. This is the gateway to Russia, pretty much, to Moscow. If I was to lose St. Petersburg, it would give the Swedish, if they do ever decide to attack us. Let's have a look here. Sweden very friendly at the moment with us, that's okay. Ottomans plus 20. But I'm not going to back down. I'm going to try again and just keep a lid on things here. I've managed to sort of put this into place here, so I've got 4 regiments that are going to back up this army, so we've got a reserve. It's a very powerful army here. I'm going to try and build up this army a little bit better, or at least build up this secondary army here, where then we're going to punch through and take Tbilisi, take Georgia, and we're going to move our way through here, but that's going to be later on. We've got to focus on what we've got here, and Venice is what I really want to remove the Venetian threat here, take out this army here. Actually, that's a pretty good army. Ooh, it's a better army than we faced thus far. It's got full line infantry. It's got everything they can throw at us here. So we've got to respond in kind. By damn, some of these troops have taken a real battering here. They're not up to full spec yet, but still, needs must. This army, though, will deal with it. And anybody else we can trade with? Anyone at all? Nope, not yet. I'm not going to put this one up yet because that's quite a lot to spend on what is effectively probably going to be blockaded. They haven't built anything here at all, the Ottomans. We've pretty much squeezed life out of the Ottomans. I might even try and put together another army. What do we have here? 3 regiments. There's no point in keeping these 2 regiments here. Where are they going to be most needed? Probably here on this front, so actually we're going to send them down to here. It's a long way to go. This empire is vast, and that's why it's taken so long to do what we need to do, but still, that's what we need to do, and that's what we need to do. But we cannot allow them to pass through this mountain pass here into Chechnya. We've got to hold. Right, my friends, it's end turn. Let's see what happens. Whoa, 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 what? Who is this down here? Oh, Great Britain. Why are you doing that to Spain? – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – which means it should be okay. Come on, Spain, repair that now. Prussia, don't do anything silly on Prussia. Oh my god, you've got to be joking me. Holy smokes. Are they serious? Wow. You can't even comprehend it. Ooh, hoo, 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 they're poised. Ooh. Sure, why not? Let's try and keep as friendly as we can with them. Looks like I have to pull the St. Petersburg garrison out. Jeepers creepers, this is going to get absolutely monstrously tough. Suddenly Prussia wants a piece of us now. To divert forces, I think, away from the Venetian front. Come on, Persia, let's see what you've got. Yeah, thought so. Oh, they're going to try and come around. Oh, very, very crafty. Going to try and come around the side and try and take it. Okay. That's fine with me. Come on, Venice. I knew it. I absolutely knew they'd start raiding us. I'm going to divert this forces up here. We're going to go and take a little bit of action, I think, to Prussia. This army will deal with the Venetians. And then we're going to take care of the Prussians. This army is going to be diverted up to Prussia. But by damn, we need to get ourselves some more armies. We're absolutely stretched to the limit. That's fine. We can't upgrade any of the... Oh, we need army board. Army board would be fantastic to get. Horse grenadiers, it really increased, but I just don't have the... I can't really afford to pump the money into that just yet. This will have to wait until we stabilise the fronts. Oh, that's good. Ah, so... Jeepers creepers. The way we're gonna... Oh, that's a bit expensive there. Jeepers creepers. We'll have to just wait for some of these. We have to do this bit of a time, but they can hold. They will hold anything that comes their way. But it looks like we're going to got these gentlemen moving around the side. We should have enough in here to hold them anyway. Right. Now, these are going to be diverted back this way. And we're going to pump out a huge amount of recruitments now. This is where we just absolutely do what we need to do. Actually, what we will do is that there, and these gentlemen will be removed from the queue, and we're going to put in those. Then we are going to divert our forces, namely these, and we're going to strike into Prussian come down for these. And how are these gentlemen doing here? I can't afford to put, and I'm not going to repair these just yet. Nope, nothing yet. I'm going to build up another army here. It's going to be sent. I don't believe it. I absolutely don't believe it. They're going to come for this here. By damn. So what we do is we do this. And then what we do is we're going to move out. They're going to probably come for Estonia here. That's firmly under control. We'll have 4 regiments staying in here. We're not going to back down at all from the Prussians. Not a chance. I'm going to go for them big time. That means I'm going to be cutting through the mountains here. Hit them where it hurts. Oh, actually, I'll come around. No. Means I've got to go for the pass here. Damn, they're allies with the Ottoman Empire. That is an absolute pain. That means they can strike through here if necessary. But I have managed to build up a decent sized army here. We've got coming in next turn 7677. Yeah, I know. Oh, damn it, they're going to come around here and try and take that as well. So we're pushed, we're squeezed here. Can we try and get peace here with the... Come on now, Prussia. Yes! Okay. Jeepers, blooming creepers. Right, that gives me time at least. Okay, I've just bought myself some time here, so I'm just juggling forces here to try and compensate. Right, this army is actually going to sit here and wait. I wonder if we can get military access through their lands here, but why Prussia would suddenly do that, I just got no idea. I'm going to leave this force. Actually, I'm going to leave this force right where it is. I can respond, and we're going to build this. We're going to build these forces up here, and we've also got here. And actually, we could probably move this now back to St. Petersburg. And I can actually build up some forces here as well, I think, in St. Petersburg. Yes, indeed I am. They can be sent to Riga to reinforce Riga. Wow, we are by the skin of our teeth holding on to these lands. And I just got to get this army back up and scratch. I got to take this out here. So I'm going to come down for these. Got this army being built here. That's a sizable force there. Right, let's end the turn. Let's not wait around anymore. Great Britain. Don't do it, Britain. Please don't besiege anybody else. France. Come on now, Spain. Oh, Prussia is set. Wait a minute. Please don't think it's silly. Oh, God. I'm afraid I'm not going to do that. That's just not enough. No chance. Well, you do what you need to do, but I'm not going to give you any of my lands. Don't do it, sweet. Don't do it. Oh, yes, I shall. Oh, yes. Absolutely take that. Thank you very much, good sir. Don't do it, Persia. Persia's going to try and come around the other side there and try and take up that. I absolutely knew it. Watch Persia now move around the, sort of that mountain range. No, they're not. Don't be silly, Persia. I was going to do anything because I got nothing being built there for that exact reason. Got to get these up to full. We're going to expect white to... Oh, you fiends. Got to deal with these. Damn those pirates. That's more like it. We've got so many new towns coming out here. So I've got to invest in some of my economy at least. We're going to deal with these once and for all in a moment. Right, now then, let's get my armies up and running here properly. So at least we've got something coherent going on here. That I don't like at all. Better leave and make sure that Prussia... We're going to move them back to St. Petersburg. If we can fall back on St. Petersburg. Actually, we can... We're going to reinforce that. Which means investing in... in a stationary army, as it were. This army is going to be stationed, so we're just going to go with line infantry. Then down here, we've got that being replenished. These gentlemen are being replenished. What else we got here? Right, they're going to be now fully brought back up to spec here. I'm not going to put anything in there at all. We've got this army here. Got the camel nomads, yep. So we've got these here. They're going to hold where they are quite nicely because we've got our fortifications. We've got the mountain pass held here. We will destroy that army here, but we're going to be up against it pretty strong here. Can't really invest in any of these here. 2,000 is too much to put into it. Is there any smaller amounts I can put in? Nope. Nope. What got to try and keep my economy going as best I can, even through these. Oh, hello. Yeah, even through these lean times, I've got to try and keep my economy afloat, as well as get the troops up and running. What have we got here? Ooh. Okay. Let's try at least try and get things into. Okay, that's good. 4284. Let's see if we can try and get Prussia back on side again. By damn. $250. Let's just give him a little bit of a bribe. Fine with me. I've got to deal with these here. So we're going to deal with this Venetian force. Bam, there it is. Look at that, my friends. And even then, they've taken a little bit of a beating as well. But they're still pretty good here at D. Our cavalry hasn't really come out of it very well. It did take a bit of a thrashing last time, and it's quite expensive to replace. But if I can get rid of this Venetian force here, then it'll free me to come down and attack Patras and take that out, and then this army will then be freed for further operations up against the Prussians. I think the Prussians haven't finished with us just yet, so I think we've got a lot more action to come our way. But my friends, this is going to be a fight for next episode. I'll probably have 3 episodes in this particular campaign, the Russian campaign this time around, because my friends, this has been absolutely mad. I mean, it's complete madness what's happened to us. We have been attacked by Prussia, Persia, Venice, Ottomans, absolutely every. Sweden. Now Sweden, have we got lines with Sweden though, so we're pretty secure on that flank, so I can probably move that army out of St. Petersburg and move it into a better position to attack Prussia, because I think Prussia's not going to stay friendly with us for too long, and that is something that I don't really want to sort of negate, is let Prussia just sort of walk into our territories. And I'm trying bit by bit to try and keep my economy afloat by just upgrading where I can as well. This is taking a bit of a beating, so it's not going to help us much at all, but we should be able to destroy this force here. But they do have a lot of cannon with them, so I have to use my sort of limited amount of cavalry I've got here to try and deal with them as best I can. What have we got? 40, 50, 61, about 80 odd, roughly about 80 in all total here. But that's their one goal, is going to take out this. That's their one goal. The rest of the army will deal with the rest of the horse, but I'll have to eventually get these up to full. And just invest in getting all these up. Could possibly about 2,000 gold to get these up, but it'll be worth it. This army is, though, the rest of the army is experienced, and it is also fully replenished. We have to remove this force from our lands. It's the only way we're going to be able to probably squeeze the Venetians, possibly even try and get peace with them if we can, then or just come down here and just take them out in its entirety. Move from Greece and move down here at the same time and just absolutely crush them in. And that way then we can at least free this army up to move to the border with the Ottomans and the Prussians, because by damn we are in a lot of trouble at the moment. I'm trying to get raise an army in Kiev and Minsk. Between the two, I'm trying to get an army that's going to cover Kiev and Moscow, I beg your pardon, not Minsk, my friends. I've got an army in just sort of in the Transylvanian mountains here. I've got this army ready to guard it. I've got nothing up here at all to guard this border, not a thing. So I've got to try and get this army here that's in Belgrade up to full. I'll use some troops from I'll use some troops from Istanbul if I can get them up here. As you can see, we've just got this army here to defend all of our sort of border with the Ottomans and the Prussians. If the Prussians come through here, we are going to be in trouble. But this is the fight we're going to have. We're going to take. We need to take it so they don't keep raiding us, and then we might even send this army back up to the border here, ready to defend. But my friends, it's been an eventful time, and I can promise you another eventful time next episode when we take this battle. But then I hope you've had a good weekend, my friends. Hope you've had a good start to your week. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like and subscribe, and please keep your comments coming down below. They are invaluable to me, my friends. Every single comment you give and every piece of advice is invaluable. It helps me shape my campaign, it really does. But until next time, my friends, I can promise you a huge battle to begin with. Until then, my friends, bye for now.